yetu, Kenya tunayoipenda, yetu tunayoipenda, twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Kenya nchi.
Wageni wakaribishwa, Kenya yetu hakuna matata. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Chief guest of today, Honorable His Excellency Wamukele Mene, the Secretary General of FCFTA, the Cabinet Secretary for Cooperative and MSME Development, Honorable FCPA Dr. Wycliffe Mbecho Paranya, the Cabinet Secretary for East African Community Affairs, Honorable Beatrice Asko, the Secretary to the Kenyan Cabinet, Waziri Masi Wanjau, the Executive Director of International Trade Center, who are co-hosting this Kenyan Day together, Ms. Pamela Cook, the representative, the United Nations Resident Coordinator is here, Stephen Jackson, representing UN, UNON Director General, and all the UN agencies, some of them which are represented here, the Deputy Secretary General of East Africa Community, standing in for our very own Secretary General, Madam Veronica Duva, the representative of the World Bank, our very strategic partner, who is here, Mr. So I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Kenyan Day. This is the 7th time that we are hosting the EAC Trade Fair. I know much of that my CS, the Cabinet Secretary for MSME, will be talking into that. In this room here today, whether you come from which part of East Africa, we have people who have solutions here. We have very strategic actors here. So we don't want to keep on whining every day. We want to sit on the table and to see what is the promise. 25 years, if this MSME trade fair was a child, this will be a agency. So what it means, the trade fair has reached a level where it's energetic, is bold enough, can say anything. So we need to make sure that we tap into this very excessive energy that agency have. A few weeks ago, we lost one of our greatest son, the former Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga, whose demise shook all the corners, not just of Africa, but of the world, because of the contribution that he has made in the space of democracy in the whole world. So I want to respectfully ask all of us to rise and observe a minute of silence. May God continue resting his soul in eternal rest.
I've been a friend of the MSME industry for many years. I was in Rwanda, I think that was 2019. And so it's a space that is very close to my heart.
Simplify regulatory frameworks, not just in Kenya, but I think what we were talking about as we were waiting to begin this morning is the need for a common position across the African continent so that Africa negotiates on equal terms its regulatory framework.
MSMEs are actually the transformers of development in this continent. 90% of our job creation is actually domiciled in this sector. We are having a youth bulge that we really need to take care of, and we can't stop at conversation level. This is the sector that will actually transform our economies into that productivity and growth that we are talking about.
MSMEs. So in terms of the way we organize our businesses through cooperatives, we feel at home under MSME because most of our cooperative movements are small business enterprises, more so in the agriculture sector.
The theme of the Trade Fair 2025 years of EAC integration, advancing innovation and regional value chains for competitive MSMEs towards sustainable development, appropriately captured EAC aspiration as we deepen integration at the community level while expanding integration with other regional economic communities.
Karibu sana, welcome, thank you so much.
We are greatly honored to hold this important event once again, the seventh time since its inception in 1999. In Kenya, MSME contribute about 30% to our GDP and account for over 90% of all jobs. We have chosen to celebrate Kenya Day in a unique way by hosting a high-level ministerial roundtable to explore solutions for unlocking opportunities and addressing barriers that hinder MSME growth. This year's trade fair marks the silver jubilee of the East African integration, a moment for partner states to take stock of our commitments, reflect on our progress, and reaffirm our shared vision of regional prosperity.
Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele.